Well, hello, folks, and welcome to the Vaporslime Workshop. We're here to start off with a blank canvas and try to make ourselves a song within a 20 hour, you think we can make a song within 20 hours? No, within a 2-hour window. We probably could make a song within 20 hours. It might sound a little better than what we're coming up with here, but yeah, here the time limit is kind of an important aspect of this. And any housekeeping to do in advance? Not too much, just the usual, If you're watching on Twitch, follow and follow, I guess. If you're watching on YouTube, like, subscribe. Don't worry about the bell. I never hit that either. I did select the 15 songs that are going to be on the second year of Slime. That is going to be the second compilation of tracks that we made on these Saturday night streams. And when I put all 15 songs back to back, the runtime was well over 80 minutes. That is frankly too much. That is more music than is necessary. So we're going to trim that down a little bit. A little trimming it's always good for an album to get a little bit of trimming. Just find what you can stand to lose and just chuck it. But that's all for some other time. For right now, we have ourselves a project file with nothing in it. And this week we kind of started with a bass line, or with a bass riff, bass chord progression played on a bass, I guess. And I've been sort of trying to kind of muss around with the chords, figure out what they're going to be. And so the basic idea is we got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, da, da, dun, dun, dun. And so that's not, when I just play it on that, it's not exactly exciting, but we're going to play that on the guitar, and we're going to have the bass to go with it, and it's going to turn into a thing. That's usually how this works. Before we do that, we are going to have to set our tempo, and alright, you can't put that in an audio track, it's got to go over here. And so, for tempo setting purposes, we are going to rely on the cowbell. And also, let's just see, we're getting sound. The levels are set for you guys, they're not set for me yet. I have to make some adjustments. Okay, so boom. Alright, we're going to go with 84. Alrighty. Let's just hop in here, write that down. 84 BPM. And then the other question now, if we were to double that, it would be ridiculous. Yes, so we won't. Okay. But there are, of course, going to be some half bars. Excuse me, there are going to be some half bars, because that's how this tends to go lately. So if we just... There, and so once again, this is merely a guide track, so it's not all that exciting. We'll just quantize it for now. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Okay. Again, I always find these sound a little too uniform. And this is going to be a pretty straight rhythm. This is nothing going to be anything mind-blowing here. And do I want to kind of soften that a little, maybe? I don't know that we do. I think we're good to leave that the way it is. That's what I think. But the big thing is, of course, because there's a half bar coming up. Okay, so if we look back over here, let's just crop this. Full bar, half bar, 3. Yeah, okay, so we take all of this, and I guess we just duplicate it again. All right. So that's kind of our main part. So let's replay that on a more let's say a more interesting instrument. Obviously, sampler is a pretty interesting and, dare I say, versatile instrument, but the particular patch that I used was dull on purpose, just as a guide track. So if we hop over here into our audio track, get this all queued up, you can kind of already hear it. Bring in our dirty amp. Dirty amp is a little too dirty. What's the settings? We'll just turn that down. Okay, I'm going to take the capo, put that on the first fret. There we go. Crunch down a little. But now that is going to need something in order to give it a little movement. My first thought was to hit the tremolo again. I hadn't decided. I mean, obviously it's a classic effect. It gets the job done. But it's not the only option here. We can try to look around. It's the other thing we can try. We delete this. Get ourselves, no, not delay, chorus. On a chorus. Hit the dry wet, turn off the second one. And then I'm going to take the utility and I'm going to set this to just the left channel. And you can hear how that gives us like a nice little vibrato pedal here. We can add a little bit of feedback and mess with the dry wet. And there we go. So that's going to give us a little bit of that movement that I was sort of looking for. And let's set that back to auto. And now let's just get our sort of main chords recorded here. So that's one. I'm gonna do it again. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to throw in a return track, and I'm going to send both of these into it. They're going to be just play with minimal feedback. There, I think that's the sound. We'll get rid of the sign here. Cool. So one thing I'm going to do before I do too much else here, I'm just going to quickly I'm just going to convert this into a slightly more kind of generic MIDI file here with just everything. And I've yet to decide like what kind of instrument I want to use for this. But I know it's something. Obvious statement is obvious. Most things are something. But I'm just going to go ahead and get all of this stuff cleaned up like so. Well, I might as well just record the bass part while we're sort of thinking about it. So when I first wrote this, it was very much like that. It was very straight quarter beats here. Let's just listen to the drums for a second and try to get an idea here. Yeah, I'll just have to do the walk down every time. So, okay. We're going to have to do a few different takes of the bass here, just to try and get some different parts. I want to make sure they're all roughly in time. Okay, so for our kind of song-like thing, we're going to start duplicate this and then unfold. Alright, that should do. And we put this at bar 1 here. 52, so I want to bring the velocity of these ones down to about 52 as well. So now, there we go, okay. And so that'll be like our little count in. And then our drums will come in like so. And our bass. And then, once we get to this part, we'll just sort of... Okay, there we go. Just sneak in a little crash cymbal right in here. Set the velocity to about 81. Should be fine. Yeah, and then when we loop that, cool. So let's just go ahead and bring in our guitar tracks like so. And I kind of want to have a lead part that sort of starts in there as well. We'll think of that in a bit. And do I want to play the whole thing? Oh, excuse me. I'm being very rude. I want to play the whole thing here. Yeah, I think we're okay to play this a second time. Okay, let's drop in just another audio track here. I'm gonna cut that down a little bit. I want to keep a little bit more dirt onto this one. I feel like this might need a little something else, a little something else. So I'm going to take a compressor and I'm going to put it right over here in front of the drum bus. And I'm going to turn off the sound driver for a second. Turn it back on. Okay, so we're going to kind of hit the guitar decently hard with that. This is, of course, introducing a lot more noise. Now we're probably good to kind of trim out the mids a little before it. That sounds good. Okay, so let's just don't want to start right away. We'll start, yeah, okay, I got an idea. So, yeah. Then we can kind of turn that down in a bit. There's parts of that. I think the... I might just go ahead and make like a second... Yeah, let's duplicate this real quick. Delete that. We're going to add a noise gate to this one. Yeah, and it's literally, I just want to record those 3 notes. And I'm going to play them all on one string. I got a plan here. No, leave that turned up. Okay. There. And so that to here, trim this part to here. All right, and set our loop points to coincide with those. And we'll find a good use for that, because right now it's clashing with the other one, but this is still useful. Wait, hold on. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. I think that might actually end up being the same rhythm. Hang on, let's just pull this thing out for another couple bars here. One, two, three, and... It is. But also, I had another idea though. What was it? And down. Okay, that's a little different. That's not quite the same rhythm. All right, well, at any rate, let's bring back Mr. Funny Little Cowbell to do his thing. And then we'll just have to work it out as we go. Okay. Yeah, so then it goes back to G, back to E, well, G sharp and F. I have a capo on the first fret, that's why I'm... Ding, 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 2, 3. Woof. Excuse me a moment, I'm having some reflux. So that's a pretty straightforward transition. All right, okay. Before we get anything too crazy here, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can kind of stick with a slightly more regular, kind of, we'll call a regularly scheduled drum beat. Let's go ahead and split this one off and then recolor it. And then we're just gonna cut this down to just 2 bars. And I'm gonna move all these hi-hats to the open position. Okay, and so the chords, let's just... Okay, I have a general idea. I'm not 100% sure on this one, but won't know till you try. Cool. All right. It's just trying to get a good here. What do we got? There we go. Cool. Okay, so now we come back over here, and we're just going to take this and this, and no, not that. We don't need that. This and this and this, and not all of that. Not all of that. Not all. Okay, yeah, I don't know. We're going to copy this first. More importantly, I want this one to come over. Duplicate the drums here, and I'm going to drop this one into the other Still needs something. I know, I've been playing with this a little bit. Dynamic tube. A little more. Yeah, that'll do for what we're getting at. Okay, yeah, and so then the drums, and yeah. Put a little reverb on that, maybe? Crazy idea here. What if we took this one and trimmed it back to there, and took this and trimmed it back to there? All right, in either case, I think we need to trim this a little tighter, and then take the drums out at some point. Okay. So now we're going to take these, copy those, put them right here. And we have another bass part that we didn't bother to record yet. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to do anything super complicated here. Okay, so if we sneak that in about a bar early, we get... Now, I think that could have been done better. I'm going to do that one again, just try to get it a little tighter. Oh, almost. Still could be a little better. Oh, messed it up. Okay, I think that's the one. So again, we're going to sneak that in. And we're going to sneak it out. We're going to go copy that and paste it over here. Okay, so what do we want to do now? Where do we take this? And I got this. Yeah, I think that's kind of the idea that I want to work with here. So down, 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 3, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Yeah. So we're going to take this drums, and we're going to wordly it with words that use wordification to word. But to do that, we need this to start on the half bar. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. I think this is what we need. No, we need this. And let's just change colors, and I'm going to crop. What if we shrink this down again? What? No, I see, yeah, so 3, 4. Okay. We've got sort of a framework now. And I don't know how much of this I'm going to use, so we're just going to stretch it out for a bit. And then come back in here. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's how much. And now what we want to do is take this last one, sort of uncouple that, back it up. Okay, so let's jump back in here. need, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah, the math checks out on that, I think. Maybe. Then I just want to take these two right here, copy those, but only one of them. There. There we go. Song stops right on 420. Seemingly on the dot. Boy, that was not intentional. Okay, so time to add another guitar track. Or do I want to do another synth track, maybe? Well, a guitar track will get done quicker. Unless I screw it up a bunch of times. Then it won't. No. I have an idea. Okay. Excuse me. anticipated when I shouldn't have. Let's start that again. Okay, what if I put a delay before the crunch box here? No, I'll put it after. That's cool. Okay, so I want to jump back into this track because dun, dun. Now, can we seamlessly I need to figure out what the guitars are doing at this point. I don't think that was quite on point, but yeah, let's just collapse a couple of these so that I can see the drums, and we're going to make this one a different shade of purple. And then we're going to come back over here, and I'm going to get a race car and a pony and a... One time at band camp, I like band camp. I'm not knocking band camp. I have an idea. I'm going to try it. We'll see how it goes. Anyway. Okay. Now I'm going to take this and copy it and then paste it right down here in this this other track. But we are then going to move this over by that much. So that's neat, but would it work better if they were just rhythmically a little tighter? So if we went with this instead. There we go, and we might need to use a little bit of compression to kind of smooth those down a bit. But that gives us that section. And then, what's the other thing we could be doing here if we go in here? Trim these so that they're lined up with this thing. Should be like that maybe? Starting on 24. So they start on 24, okay. And they end on 38. Now they end on 38. Okay. Let's take these. Duplicate them and move them over here. So again, start on 52. Start on 52. All right. Now we're going to add another MIDI track. Let's turn that down preemptively because it's pretty gnarly as it is. Cue this. We definitely want to kind of Okay. So, oops. I clearly did something wrong here. Okay. Move that. I want these lined up. Are they not lined up here either? They're not lined up here either. Okay. I guess this one was correct, and this one was wrong? Okay. All right. Okay, one thing we should probably do before we get too in the weeds, we're going to insert an audio track. Set it to resampling. Oops, Okay, and now solo just these two tracks. Cool. Now let's just get rid of these. this one needs a little boost. Only when we get to this part though. So all I'm going to do is add a utility right in here, and we're just gonna mess around until we get slightly harsher sound. Okay, so we gotta get the master track done. We're really near the end of our timeline here. And so let's hop in here, master track, on the other side of that thing. Well, I sure hope I got to everything, because that is time. And yeah, I think that one turned out pretty good. I think, yeah, a little bit shorter, but that doesn't, I mean, I think being shorter kind of works in its favor in some respects. That's what I tell myself whenever I look in the mirror. But at any rate, of course, that is going to be me for this evening, and this song will be uploaded to YouTube as well as to my CC Mixter page, along with all of the individual stems. So you can download those and mess around and make your own mix. Have fun with it. That's what it's all here for. And right now we are going to hop over to... I don't see a Benjamin Rivers online yet. So we'll just do this the old-fashioned way with the chat command. Okay, and so I will be back tomorrow to play some games, and I'll be back on Tuesday with some more Children of Mana and all that business. And in the meantime, thanks for coming by, thanks for hanging out, and of course, thanks for listening. This is a music stream after all, and I do hope to see you next time. Bye for now.